A local woman is suing multiple officers, including St. Louis City Police, of using excessive force.
According to the lawsuit, Del Rio Swink, the woman suing, accuses law enforcement of breaking several laws while arresting and taking her to the hospital. The cell phone video of the incident, which happened in November of 2022, Swink says she was picking up medication at Walgreens and an off-duty Berkeley police officer took her down, dragged her across the floor during an arrest. According to court documents, SLMPD officers failed to accommodate Swink's disabilities while taking her to the hospital. She says she was further injured during that transport. First Alert 4 has reached out to Walgreens for comment on the lawsuit. A company spokesperson tells us they cannot comment, but Walgreens does deny any liability or wrongdoing.